Right, it is Tuesday. As some of the advice being given about my low efficiency, make my alcohol lower on this brew, I'm boiling 500 grams of dried malt extract. Alright, so we've still got a bit of a hot break there, which got the scummies on the top, which I've now been told and sort of reassured about. Alright, so I'm going to boil this for 10 minutes now that it's up to the boil, once the hot break's over, and then let it cool down to about room temperature. I'm going to dump it in the fermenter. It's fermenting nice, bubbling really hard. Alright, so I'll get back to you when we're ready for that. Right, so it's a couple hours later. It's dark outside now. Been at work, so I've let this just chill down to room temperature. Alright, so it's not cold, it's not hot, so shouldn't affect the temperature too much, but it's in the fermentation fridge anyway, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Alright, so I'm going to get all the way out because I've got a massive amount of room in the fermentation fridge. So I'll set this down and we'll get it in. So as I say, been told to just sort of dump this in, but guys, the horizon's looking good. It's been bubbling away nicely. So it's Tuesday now. Did the brew on Sunday, so we'll just add this in. So we'll top it up. It's about another litre, so we'll get this back in. Get in as quick as I can because it's pretty damn cold in the conservatory here, but this is where I brew. I've done a couple of changes as well actually out here. Moved the engine to that side, and I've put an old computer desk on just to stack all my stuff. So see, I've got the information off the guys on the Facebook group, so if you're not part of it, it's the All Grain Home Brew group on Facebook. I've got loads of great advice through it as well. The best advice I got was actually through the Northeast Homebrew Network. So it's any homebrew network. If you're in the northeast of England, join into that. You need to be from around here. You need to get the permission to join into that. But the guys on there gave me loads of good advice. They're the ones who told us to add in the 500 grams of dry malt extract. And then I looked it up and it said just dissolve in as little amount of water as possible. Boil it for 10 minutes. And pop it in, and they helped me also work out that my efficiency was also due to being low, was due to not dialing in my equipment on Beersmith. So on Beersmith I've now changed my equipment profile to exactly what I've got, including my dead space, my boil off, all that. It's brought my efficiency back up to 65%. Adding in that 500 grams of dried malt extract is putting another 0.008 on my original gravity. So I'll put the numbers underneath. I can't 100% remember what it is. I think it's gone up now to 1047. So as long as that ferments all the way out, we're looking at about 4.8 to 5.2% on the bitterly cross. So fingers crossed that works. But yeah, as I say, you guys give me as much advice as you can. I've already had a great comment on this from Tony Yates, the Tony Yates. On my first brew video, which is pretty good. He's gave me a bit of new advice about sort of the hot break and cold break, the things that I was sort of worried about, the scum on the top. So thanks for that, Tony, that was great. But yeah, now I've stitched this together with the dry hopping, so we'll just skip straight to the dry hop. Alright guys, so temperature drop to secondary. I've got pressure barrel here, just been sanitised up.
foam in that from auto siphon. We'll get this out. So she's out, she's fully fermented. Checked it yesterday, which was Friday, 5 days after I pushed the yeast, and she's already sitting at 10.08 and really clear, which is really good. Checked the other one, 10.08, so about 24 hours between. So yeah, round across. 24 grams last set. That's a lot on you. There we go. 24 grams in there, give or take. Sitting on the foam. Don't fear the foam. Quick drink the idea. Alright. She's going. See, in the lines there, it's pretty clear. Lovely dark chocolatey colour. Just going in. No splashing, which is good. Perfect. So we'll get this done. So guys, while that's filled, I'm going to go through this as well. So I've got some dextrose. Going to be adding 80 grams of that, just boiling it up in just enough water to dissolve it in. And then I'm going to prime the keg now as well. I did it last time and it worked. Tell us I'm doing stupid, but you know, we're going to do this and then again we're splitting the batch. We're going to do 10 litres in a bag in a box for the engine, and then hopefully get 20 bottles out of it as well. Looks like we're going to get a full keg, so we might even get extra bottles. So guys, 85 grams I went for instead. Just a tiny amount of water, just to get it on the boil, let it cool. Well, what I did actually is I put water in the sink and plunge the bottom of the pan into that just to cool it a bit. So lid off, put it on, trying to get the least amount of air in this as possible. Gently pour that in. Just roll it around all the threads. Just to help seal it. So put it back to bed. Still 19.5 degrees. I'm going to keep it at that because it seemed to work absolutely treat with the yeast. Get you back in. Temperature probe on. And that's pulling us in 19.4, which is pretty good. Alright, so shoot this. And a new board. And 10th dry hop, 10th of the 12. So in 5 days I'm going to cold crush for 2, and then we'll bottle and cask it. So guys, that's the dry hop prime and cast off in the secondary done. So all that's left to do, clean all that. But yeah.